The hidden science of reprogramming. Pain. How algorithms are redefining the treatment of physical and emotional suffering. Before you go further, take this step. Discover how technology and neuroscience are merging to transform how we understand, manage, and reprogram pain, both physical and emotional. Click here to explore how data-driven therapies are changing the future of mental and physical well-being. There's a secret about the reprogramming of pain and the treatment of psychological suffering that almost no one knows. It's not hidden in obscure medical journals or behind the walls of neuroscience labs. It's right in front of you, woven into the very technology that shapes our daily lives. And what you're about to learn could completely change how you perceive and approach pain. If you're a chronic pain patient, a health professional exhausted by methods that never reach the root cause, or a therapist searching for innovative ways to help your clients, then you're exactly where you need to be. I know your frustration, trying therapy after therapy, medication after medication, and yet feeling that lasting relief never arrives. I've been there, and I've seen countless patients trapped in that same loop. That's precisely why I wrote this article, to show you how algorithms, yes, the same logic that powers the digital world, can help reprogram the human experience of pain, opening new pathways to healing and relief. The foundation, uncovering the big mistake in how we treat pain. For decades, medicine and psychology have approached pain in a linear and fragmented way. We've been trained to suppress symptoms rather than understand the complex networks that generate them. The fundamental mistake lies in ignoring the multidimensional nature of pain, a deeply personal experience shaped by biological, psychological, and social factors. Pain isn't a single signal, it's an ecosystem. Traditional treatments often aim to turn off the symptom, while the real solution is to recalibrate the system itself. Think of pain as a complex network with inputs, outputs, feedback loops, and adaptive responses. Our bodies and minds are biological data processors. When pain becomes chronic, the system is in dysfunction. Old defense mechanisms, once protective, become self-perpetuating loops of suffering. Recent global healthcare analyses, including McKinsey's Future of Digital Health report and Gartner's 2025 Healthcare Innovation Quadrant, emphasize that the most powerful trend in modern medicine is mass personalization through artificial intelligence. This doesn't just apply to marketing or diagnostics, it's revolutionizing how we treat deeply human conditions like chronic pain, anxiety, depression, and trauma. In other words, the future of healing is not one size fits all. It's adaptive, data-driven, and deeply personal. The technique, the algorithmic blueprint for transformation. So, how exactly can algorithms help reprogram pain? The answer lies in their ability to collect, analyze, and interpret vast amounts of data, revealing hidden patterns that the human mind can't perceive in real time. Here's how the process unfolds step by step. Personalized data collection. The journey begins with gathering comprehensive personal data. This includes medical history, lab results, wearable data, such as heart rate, sleep quality, movement, emotional logs, and even voice or text data that reveal subtle psychological markers. Modern health systems like Mayo Clinic's Digital Pain Management Program and Cleveland Clinic's AI integrated rehabilitation models already use multimodal data to capture a 360-degree view of each patient's pain experience. Pattern and trigger identification. Trigger. Once the data is collected, machine learning algorithms start mapping invisible connections. They can correlate pain spikes with poor sleep quality, diet, weather conditions, or psychological stresses. In the emotional domain, algorithms trained on linguistic and behavioral data can detect early signs of anxiety, depressive episodes, or panic patterns, often days before a crisis occurs. A Harvard University longitudinal study on AI-assisted pain reprogramming found that precise identification of individual pain triggers increased long-term treatment success by up to 60% compared to standard care. Algorithms excel in pattern recognition, something even the most experienced human clinicians struggle to do at scale. Personalized intervention mapping. Once those patterns are revealed, the system generates tailored recommendations. These may range from physical exercises and mindfulness practices to behavioral therapy suggestions, dietary changes, or guided digital cognitive exercises. For emotional distress, algorithms can suggest personalized interventions such as breathing routines, targeted affirmations, or even reminders to seek professional human support when emotional thresholds are detected. This is not random advice. It's a living protocol, shaped by your own biological and psychological rhythms, continuous monitoring and adaptive feedback. Here lies the true beauty of algorithmic systems: adaptation. Unlike static treatment plans, AI models learn and evolve. They track your progress, compare it with millions of anonymized data points, and adjust recommendations in real time. If a technique isn't working, it recalibrates. If it's working, it strengthens the behavior through feedback and positive reinforcement. In just 3 interconnected steps: data collection, analysis, and adaptive intervention, algorithms bring personalization and precision to levels that redefine how we approach pain and emotional suffering. Want to experience this transformation firsthand? Click here to explore how AI-powered personalized pain management systems are being used in clinics and wellness programs worldwide. Start applying these same principles to your own journey today. The advanced strategy, the secret to deep reprogramming. The real secret of algorithmic pain reprogramming lies in how deeply it interacts with the brain's adaptive mechanisms. Modern approaches go far beyond symptom tracking. They leverage neurofeedback, cognitive automation, and predictive analytics to reshape neural pathways at their source. AI-powered biofeedback and neurofeedback. This is where the science becomes truly transformative. Advanced algorithms can interpret neurophysiological signals, brain waves, heart rate variability, galvanic skin response in real time, providing immediate feedback that teaches the user how to self-regulate their emotional and physiological states. For example, an algorithm detecting patterns associated with anxiety can guide the user through audio-visual cues or wearable prompts to produce calmer brainwave patterns, effectively retraining the brain toward equilibrium. A 2023 Stanford Center for Integrative Neuroscience study showed that combining AI with neurofeedback improved chronic pain management and PTSD recovery outcomes by over 40% compared to conventional therapy. This isn't science fiction, it's applied neurotechnology reshaping therapy as we know it. Digitally enhanced cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy has long been a cornerstone in treating emotional suffering. But AI takes it further. Modern CBT apps powered by natural language processing, NLP, can detect cognitive distortions in speech or writing, automate evidence-based exercises, and act as virtual coaches between therapy sessions. Take, for instance, the case of Anna, a patient with severe social anxiety. While in-person therapy helped, her progress plateaued between sessions. When she began using an AI-assisted CBT platform that analyzed her self-talk and delivered daily, adaptive cognitive exercises, she was able to consistently challenge and restructure her negative thought patterns. Within months, her confidence soared and her anxiety drastically decreased. This isn't a replacement for therapists, it's a powerful augmentation, extending therapeutic continuity beyond the clinic walls. Predictive modeling for crisis prevention. Here lies one of the most powerful aspects of algorithmic healthcare: prediction. By analyzing long-term data trends, AI can anticipate when a patient is nearing a pain flare-up or an emotional breakdown before it happens. Predictive algorithms used in studies by the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School of Health Analytics demonstrated that proactive, data-driven interventions reduced mental health hospitalizations by up to 30%, saving both emotional and economic costs. This is the difference between reactive and proactive care, between managing crises and preventing them altogether. The old model treats pain after it arrives. The new model anticipates it and neutralizes it before it takes hold. The human element, AI as a co-pilot, not a replacement. Let's make this clear. Algorithms don't replace empathy, intuition, or human connection. They amplify it. They serve as intelligent co-pilots, empowering clinicians, coaches, and individuals with insights that were once invisible. They bridge the gap between data and compassion, offering a new language for understanding pain, one based on evidence, adaptability, and continuous learning. In this new paradigm, pain is no longer the enemy. It's data, valuable information waiting to be decoded and rewritten. The future of healing, from reactive to proactive, from suffering to systemic balance. You now understand how data personalization, pattern identification, and adaptive interventions, all powered by artificial intelligence, are revolutionizing the treatment of pain and psychological distress. But awareness alone doesn't create transformation. Application does. The integration of AI into health and psychology has been validated by years of research and clinical implementation. The methods you've just read about are grounded in neuroscience, cognitive science, and human-centered AI design. The question isn't whether this revolution will reach you, it's when. So here's the invitation. Don't just understand it, explore it, use this knowledge, test it, experience what happens when data and empathy merge to create healing that's both personal and profound. Be among the first to experience this shift. Explore how algorithmic reprogramming can enhance your well-being or integrate it into your professional practice. The future of pain management and mental health is already here, and it's powered by intelligent algorithms. The cost of innovation is always lower than the cost of stagnation. The next step? Understanding the ethics and implications of AI in emotional health, and that's exactly what we'll dive into in the next article.